Hello, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Palladium Rising. It is the biggest climber, and today at 4.85% increase in price. Coming up on the coattails of its sister metal, platinum. I don't know, are these precious metals brothers or sisters? You know, in the platinum metals group, you got rhodium in there as well, which is actually creeping up some more too. But Palladium is coming up from behind here, and it's quite fascinating to see its rise. And coming up, and who knows, it very well may surpass Platinum for a while. Funk Tad Forcelli sent me this article here, Palladium, a harbinger of precious metals. And yes, I am going to read the whole article. Yes, that's right. And I don't care what the trolls say, I'm going to read every word of this article. Why? Because some people actually like to have it read out to them. And yes, they can go and get the article themselves. But you know what? I put commentary in there too for fun. And so to interject, and that's what people are here for. And plus, it's me reporting the news as well as commentary, and to gather some thoughts and to spark a conversation. And that's what this is all about. So here we go. The major points of this article about how palladium will break the hurdle on its way to an all-time high, and gold is close to a breakout, and silver can get there fast. Platinum can be a sleeping giant. So go through all the precious metals there, and two other reasons for precious metals to get a lot more precious by the end of the year. When it comes to the precious metals sector, the leader since the beginning of 2016 has been the metal that receives the least amount of attention from the financial press and most market participants. During the second week of January 2016, the price of palladium fell to its lowest level since 2010, when it traded for $451.50 per ounce. Since then, the industrial precious metal has done little but rally. The vast majority of palladium production in the world comes from Russia and South Africa. In Russia, the output is a byproduct of another industrial metal, nickel. In 2016, palladium registered a 21% gain. In the first quarter of 2017, palladium added another 17.5% to its price, and in the second quarter of the year, it rallied by another 4.8%. Palladium closed at the end of the second quarter at $836.65 per ounce. At the close of the business Friday, on August 25th, it was trading at $931, another 11.3%. Higher than the price on June 30th. And as we can see here, it's flirting very close to the $1,000 level. So it'll be quite interesting to see how it plays out in the next month. Palladium is the least liquid precious metals that trades on futures exchange, with the smallest open interest and lowest trading volume. However, palladium has been a bullish beast for the past 1 3/4 years. It has led all of the other precious metals on a percentage basis and could prove to be a harbinger for the rest of the sector. The prices of gold, silver, and even platinum could soon follow the bullish path of the industrial precious metal that has shined brightest. And so here we can see in this chart that is breaking the all-time high. Very interesting indeed. The price of the New York MEX palladium futures first traded above $900 ounce since the beginning of June, when was the first time the precious metal reached its lofty level since September of 2014. So palladium spent the period from June through early August trading a range from 825 to 900, probing above the level on several occasions. So there you can see it's sharp incline here, and here's the larger chart here. Very interesting indeed, for sure, to see its rise there, Palladium Rising. And whoa, I didn't know there was 6 pages to this article. I'm not going to read all of it. I'll post it in the description below, but nonetheless, we'll kind of just peruse through it here. And no, I'm not going to register for it, but nonetheless, it's very interesting and fascinating to see. It's palladium is one of those what I call the fringe precious metals, and that is, you have gold and silver are defined clearly through history as money. Platinum was discovered, I think, in the 1700s, and so it doesn't have quite the track record, and it wasn't really considered being anything other than a precious metals until much later. And then it would start being seen in coinage and the like, but not really seen. Really, it's seen as money to a much smaller extent. It's more of a fringe precious metal. It has some industrial applications, as do silver and gold too, but palladium is even lesser so, as even more on the fringe of precious metals. And it wasn't until much more recently that you saw palladium being used for coins and bars. And rhodium is basically at the point now where palladium was such a while ago. But palladium did have a much higher point. I don't have any historical charts for palladium right now, but I do remember myself personally buying palladium for $167 an ounce. I got a couple of bars of it and rounds, and so it was quite fun to acquire them just for the fun of it, but didn't really think it would go anywhere. But here it is, and now with the U.S. Mint going to be releasing their Eagle this month now, sometime this month, expect to pay well over $1,000 for each of those coins. And so very fascinating, very interesting. So what do you think about palladium? I don't know. I think once it reaches to the same level of platinum, I think you're going to see them fighting with each other for a while for the top spot. I believe we're going to see platinum is probably a better industrial metal, and so they will make a choice between palladium and platinum for things like catalytic converters and the like, and so platinum will win out since it's a better, more dense metal for that type of thing than palladium. And I think you'll see palladium fall back with pricing because those are more industrial metals, I think, than they are as far as being used for in the world of precious metals for coins and bars and the like. Post your thoughts below. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to y'all for watching. Encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.